gotta test this audio to make sure it's alright. Alright, we'll make it a little louder today, make sure I'm audible. Let me check this real quick, chat. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. How do I sound now, guys? Anyways, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to part 32 of our Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition on PS5. Today is hopefully going to be the last day, well, I shouldn't say hopefully. It's more than likely going to be the last day of our Witcher 3 Let's Play. My goal is to finish the Blood and Wine DLC tonight. I want to get through it as quickly as possible. I don't know whether we're close or not. Forspoken starts tomorrow. If we don't finish The Witcher, then we'll have to do an every other day thing simply because I need to start getting Forspoken content out on launch. So we're going to be working Forspoken. We may go back to The Witcher on the weekend or something like that, or maybe every other day until it's finished. We'll just kind of see how things go. Like Wednesday, for example, would be a perfect day for me to jump back real quick and try to finish it if we have to. So, that being said, I am going to go ahead and run an early 1-minute ad slot. And what that's going to do is ensure, hopefully, that if the stream isn't shorter in nature, that we won't have any ads. If it's longer, that we won't have ads for at least an hour and a half. While that's happening, I'm going to let the intro stuff for The Witcher run and deal with live things. So I will see you guys here in a little bit.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying
thanks for the sit straight up, I just saw that.
Power
we are actually just getting started, and we're hopefully finishing the Blood and Wine DLC today, because Forspoken starts tomorrow. This may have actually worked out perfectly, I just don't know yet.
The werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery.
But yeah,
their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual.
Getting through this today.
Sent to fight monsters.
We'll see if it ends. If it doesn't, I have a plan for that as well, luckily.
The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes. Their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead.
Well, see, you say that, but if you have enough coin,
time of madness and disdain.
I never posted this and this one yesterday. Stream for it. Does anyone? You know what, chat? I'm not going to, give me a second, chat. Sorry about this. Let's see. Alright, chat, so we're going to check the Poke Daily as well. I'm going to... I will get us loaded in a second. I don't remember if we were in the middle of something, but I think we were. I think we paused to take a fight in a much less tired frame of mind, so... Give me 1 second to finish up with these, and then I will load us in, because if it is, I think it's going to load us straight into it, is the big deal here. So, yeah. I want to kind of be ready going into that. We'll kind of see how that turns out. Alright, chat. If you guys are ready, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see what all we get into today. Today's going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're in final boss fights. I hope this doesn't end up being a short stream, but if it is... I think I may have wasted some stuff, chat. Okay, this is bad because we're already max, whatchamacallit?
I want you just for that. You tricked me, both of you. Didn't plan any of it. Silence! Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Okay, chat, I have an idea of what we have. Okay. This is doable, but I have to be perfect, unfortunately. So we're gonna pop that. We also know we're fighting a vampire. Hey, March Jax, appreciate you dropping that lurk while you're live as well. It's all good that you can't hear, but regardless, appreciate you, brother.
Come on, come closer.
Okay, chat, here comes the hard part. This is the hardest part of this fight. We got through the easy part. We took too much damage. We're more than likely gonna have to start the fight over.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
I don't know what that is, and I've still yet to be able to dodge it. I'm not actually sure what we're fighting, chat, nor do I know how to fight this. I have no idea how to fight this, to be honest with you. I think I just have to keep Quen on when he goes upgrade mode. I don't know how we're going to hit him either. I also want to clear up, we have to finish this today, so I will turn down the difficulty if I have to finish this fight. We have to get through this DLC. I'd prefer not to have an extra day of The Witcher if we don't have to. It'd be an unnecessary additional episode.
I want you just for that. You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Die.
Okay. Unfortunately, we do need vampire oil again. I'm gonna put the Hangman.
Come on.
Chat. The crazy part is, chat, look how the sword's glowing. If I just keep from getting hit, we're fine. Alright, I don't actually know how we're supposed to beat this boss, but we've made it here with a relatively better situation than before.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that. Yeah, chat, we're gonna... I'm not trying to be on this fight for like 4 hours trying to figure this out. We're gonna get through this. I'll turn it right back up. I don't care. I was gonna say. Alright, chat. We are turning down... I'm gonna leave level scaling on because I don't remember if this quest is leveled. But I am turning down difficulty. We gotta beat this today. Let's leave it on story and sword. We need to finish this fight. Okay. So we're... Oh, no, wait. Hate to go back to this autosave. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the autosave. I'll save before I change anything. Well, I should do 2 saves then. Okay, let's drop a hard save here. Because we don't have a hard save here. I forgot to do that yesterday, I think, before we closed out. We're still going to do the same. We're still going to drop. But before we go into anything, I also keep forgetting that we were going into this fight not prepped. And by prepped, I mean we got to clear our... Where is it? The potion cleanser thing. Yeah, we gotta clear the toxicity before we start popping potions and such. Chat. Okay. Chat, before we start this fight, I actually want to get prepped. You guys are gonna hear me doing some stuff real quick.
I want you just the last. You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
How long you gonna make me wait?
We got there much faster this time, but that's not really gonna do anything good for us.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Time to end this.
It's honestly kind of crazy because, like, what? How? Chat, do you guys know how I'm supposed to fight this form? Does anyone know how I'm supposed to fight this form? Am I supposed to use bombs here? Is that what's happening? I don't understand. Okay. It's more armor, but it's not a better boot. Stick this on there. I'm actually going to save over this here, and then we'll check the options to see where we're at real quick. I'm going to save it again with a new save so that we don't have to keep coming back to this, and I'll save that as the general start point. This is going to be a bitch, dude.
I want you just for that. You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
What now, you piece of filth?
Alright, chat. It's easier to get him down, but this is still a problem, even at this level.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
How long you gonna make me wait? Die. What? Lost your nerve?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be fair. I think we could have done this on Death March. I honestly think we could have done this on Death March. I didn't take whack one. I may have said that too early, chat.
Do you think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
What now, you piece of filth? Come on, come closer.
Ah, I didn't get out of there fast enough, chat. Damn. It still hits like a truck. That's the crazy part. Dude, this is like way harder than even the miasma, bro. Oh, no shot. We have to start the whole fight over? Chat, no way. What's up? Unique Gal, Bartman, hope you guys are doing well. We actually have to start his whole fight over. No. Alright, chat. Well.
I want you just the last. You tricked me, both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
What? Lost your nerve?
Shit. I let myself get hurt. There goes that damage. We'll pop Enhanced Swallow then. We'll pop that. Switch back hard. Alright, so we gotta hit in, we just gotta dodge and strike. Do our best to not take damage. Stage 2 is mostly dodging, stage 3 is mostly attack while not taking damage as well, so we'll have to be careful.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Do that.
Not bad.
Pop it. Okay. We'll get 2 hits before we have to back up and pop another. Okay. That took a sizable portion of our damage. Okay. We're back to this stage, but we still had to use almost just as many heals. So not good. Hey, appreciate you, Noise Bob. Good luck at again with your work day. I hope you're all having an amazing Monday. We now have to fight this squelching beast of a monster. Give me a second, chat. Oh, I gotta pause that before that starts. Give me a second, chat. I gotta do something real quick. Let's see. Okay. So we'll be good on this. Alright, so it was pretty easy to see once we started this round what we have to do. We have to kill those pulsating things while also not dying. Okay.
Think
Wow,
you
okay.
can stop me. Prepare to die, Witcher!
Stench. How long you gonna make me wait? Damn it.
I am too dead. Yeah, I think we lose this, unfortunately, chat.
How you like that silver? Time to end this.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna do something very dangerous. I'm gonna clear. I'm gonna pop an attack one. I'm gonna pop a damage dealt is increased, or it's the other one. Damage dealt reflection. I honestly think that's it. Maybe some, we need more vampire oil as well, and honestly, I think Northern Winds here might be, But even if that's Detloff, a human/Witcher can't actually kill him. Only one of his own kind can, right?
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Hey. I didn't think he had it in him, chat. Alright, before we do anything else, chat. As I said, it was only for that fight. The rest of the game will continue on as normal. I think I'm gonna have to, so the real reason I kept that second save, chat, is I'm probably gonna go grind that, the Death March save, and, the original Death March load before we beat it, at a normal difficulty. I think I can read it on Death March, so I'm gonna try it out on my own at some point.
Shut up. You look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes
Jack,
cover
do you hear
only
the insults coming from this
deficiencies
man?
of beauty, never in refinement.
Don't you know who I am? Not about to debate taste, used to wearing something different.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor...
Do I get to shave before this? I would like to shave.
Appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor.
Okay, buddy. I don't. That's not. Yes, she should be expected to. She hired a Witcher.
Virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Exactly.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot.
Oh, okay, okay,
Besides,
buddy, Mr. O. I
I've no
think
need
a
for
lot.
a new outfit, as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters, what's the connection?
When the boot black arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Okay.
How's business?
Start
Well
with
enough,
small talk
I
chat.
can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Sure.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars.
Okay,
Tell
the
us
plot
more about
thickens.
them.
Wait, guys,
How
it
many were there?
doesn't seem like
Why,
we're...
4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
Geralt.
Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged,
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
well, at the shelter most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Interesting.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Nobbing and wine chugging. That's Toussaint in a nutshell.
Hey, Chad, I'm gonna go ahead and put my my actual armor on. Okay? Just so we're clear here. I'm not gonna waddle around the sewers in the dress stuff, right? That seems like a dumb idea. Especially without swords. Don't let me forget, however, to, you know, I don't know, put my stuff back. I'm literally gonna forget to remove this stuff, aren't I? Alright, let's check the sword. Honestly, it needed a lot more than I thought it did. What about the armor? We did take a lot of damage this time around. Armor's faring... Dude, our armor throughout the entire Let's Play has actually fared, like, really, really well. Follow it should work. Hold on. Oh, not this bullshit again. Really? Okay, guys, so, I gotta do something real quick. We gotta,
Geralt of Rivia, the Beast Slayer!
we gotta pull up, where is it? Where's Slavs, bro? I gotta pull up Slavs. My bot is off again for some reason, and I don't know why. It
Quite
shouldn't
the
be.
bosom our Duchess has,
New
don't you
version,
think?
maybe. My bot was working the other day, though. Come on. This is downloading version 1.12.1.
Honestly, it's a shame you
Give
killed
it a
the
second,
beast.
Chad. It's
Now
updating.
we shall abandon all morality whatsoever.
Will you want?
Because Cloudbot might be off. What happened, what I ended up finding out last time is that Cloudbot had been turned off, and that's what ended up being my problem. So I gotta... Oh, there ain't no way. Okay, chat. This is taking a little bit.
Feast till the wine barrels run dry. There is no tomorrow.
Yeah, this is going to be faster than trying to get the whatchamacallit to download.
Learn some bleating culture, Greylocks.
We got
You're in
Cloudbot. You know, every time they're... Hey, chat. Okay, so I use Slavs, guys. Do you guys have it happen where every time they release an update, your Cloudbot gets turned off? Because my... Dude, I hate when that happens.
I'll kill for a bite.
Let's try it again.
I knew a riff once. He stole my horse.
Yeah. So, literally, there's a new update for Slavs. It fucking turned off my Cloudbot. Oh, I love Cloudbot.
A bosom in the hands, worth 4 on a wench.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's not an issue. I'm glad back in the day that I figured out what that is, because when,
our duchy values peace
okay, looks
and
like
quiet.
Streamlabs is open. Hold on a second, chat. Okay. So I can quit back. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, so when Bartman did the... So, let me see if I do... I don't know that watch time is, but I feel like followage should be. Yeah, so watch time should work, but it might not give the streamer themselves watch time. I don't know how that all works. But all the basic commands and stuff should be working. Yeah, apologize for that, guys. I don't really keep track of when Slobs drops updates either, so you know if that ever happens, just if I'm not paying attention, just kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, by the way, your bot's off again. Because that's pretty much what it's been both times.
What do you want?
The first time it took me like over a month to figure out why my bot wasn't working. It's like, by the way, it's off, and I was like, why?
We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out.
I have
Our
to,
patience
so
is gone.
that command
This
is one of
place
the
no
ones that I
longer
need
a
to
wreck,
go in
refuse
and
dump.
edit if I can, because I want it to
Decent
have it
folk
say,
here.
whoever does the hug is hugging me. I gotta figure out what the coding for that is and then get that in there.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you.
But
Question
this
is
will work
why?
for now.
Look, Ballard, another defender of the poor, fighter for justice.
Damn
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to stick with
our
Slavs,
women
because I
and
know at
young
least for my
folk living
scenes and
next
stuff
door,
will work.
when
Just
even
once I
grown
get
men
it
fear
figured
to
out.
walk
I
past
still haven't
such
figured out how to get
rabble.
Spotify playing over. I have Spotify on like a separate channel and everything. I haven't figured out how to get
Decent
that
folk you
channel
mention.
playing on
Me and
stream as well.
yourselves.
Because I want it separate
Why?
from the
Do you
VOD.
doubt it?
Hell yes.
That way, if I
Hear
play
that,
anything
Ottawa?
DMCA while
He
we're on
poking
stream, I don't have to worry
insults
about the YouTube VOD
on
having
our
that in
own
it.
turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Yeah, come on. Spirit is willing as my flesh is weak.
I'll grate your guts around your spine. All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they have beat me.
So Unique
blue.
Out,
I
the
do
only
not
real
come
big
along.
difference between Slavs and
I'm
OBS, a lot of people
grateful.
swear by OBS over Slavs,
Immensely.
but what I
do
found
they
is
want
that
from
if you
you?
have the
They are
CPU to handle it,
neighbors.
Slavs is
Wish me
it's
to
just
take
better
my
in terms
folk,
of
the shelter
simplicity.
elsewhere.
It simplifies
They
and
dislike
automates
that I
a
help
lot
the
that
beggars.
otherwise is relatively more
I do not
manual
oppose going
in
elsewhere,
OBS. And at
worthy
the end
to
of the
have
day,
somewhere
even if
to
I were to
go.
use OBS,
But you've come
Slavs
with a
would be where I
problem,
would
have
set
you?
up my
My turn to aid you.
my scenes and stuff like that before exporting them to OBS. Because it worked. I already have my stuff over. It's just Spotify doesn't work on either. And then I had more issues with OBS. I remember my test day. It was a mess.
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
I don't know. The way Slavs
You help
simplified,
'em,
all
why?
I need to do with Slavs is figure out how to get Spotify
Because they
running.
need help.
Because scene transitions and everything are beautiful. They work. And then I also have to build my gaming computer to make sure that I have something that can handle Slavs so that I can still stream in 1080 60 and record in 4K for YouTube. That's like my dream state, is being able to stream and also have the recording be in 4K. I use OBS Streamlabs. You said you use Streamlabs, Bartman? Yeah, Streamlabs it's way simpler.
Need some
I just
information.
want to have a
Looking for a man who might have mentioned
actual
the boot
dedicated
black
stream
in Rue de
computer
Garde.
before I
The
use my
boot
capture
black.
card.
If I
I
stay
like
at,
the whole experience
I know
behind
him.
it. The only
Any of
real
your,
difficult part
Ward's supposed to meet him recently or soon?
was figuring out the audio
Forgive
issues, 'cause
me.
it was just, I think
Those I
my
help
big
and
thing was
I
like
are
audio
not so
issues,
close that I would
making
know.
for sure
But
sound
should you
was
wait,
playing,
they'll
making
all soon
sure
come for their
sound
meal.
was being recorded in
You
the
can
Twitch
question
VOD,
them
which I don't think
yourselves.
it was. So, it is what it is.
Sure, all your usual beggars will be
But it was a
here.
nice experience.
not
It gives me an
obliged to
idea
come,
of
of course.
how much more prep.
But they
I
rarely
literally
find a
spent
decent
days
meal
getting ready
elsewhere.
with that before I actually
So,
used it.
almost all in the area
I need a lot
eat
more
here.
time when I build my stream computer to get that set up and
Thanks.
make sure
We'll
everything's
wait.
working before I
Nice of
stream
you
the
to
first
let us.
time, because there's a lot of stuff that's kind of finicky. And while it may sound like it's working when you're not live, like when you're live, that's when you'll actually know what you won't really know if something's not working until you're actually live. Don't listen to it's like, oh, you can hear what you
My
sound like
dears,
before you go live and stuff like
I've
that.
a
That doesn't
matter to
tell you
address
if the
before
sound is
I
actually
serve
playing
this
for
soup.
stream. That
These
just
two
helps
gentlemen
you
have
hear
some questions of
how you sound.
Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters.
That's why
You were sworn.
originally when
You
people
can
would
tell me,
ask,
Romain.
are you going to get a capture card
You were
and
given a letter and you delivered
stream
it,
that way, I
right?
said, to be honest with you,
Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
for not even the
I
price
got
of
one
admission
too.
for a stream computer, like a
Give it
baby,
to
like
the
baseline stream
bootblack.
computer, you know,
Freshy?
maybe 720,
He
60
got
if you're
one.
lucky.
But he can't
For
tell
less
you,
than that,
as he's
I can
not
just
here.
stream from my console by having one. Right? Console costs like $400 or $500.
I still have mine.
Basic stream computer that can maybe, if you're lucky, handle 720, 60 is like $750. For the 750, I can almost get both next-gen consoles and just stream from them. And most games that you guys are going to see me play for the most part are going to be console games anyways, or games that release on console as well. When I build my stream computer, I will probably stream you games that I play, either directly from that stream computer if I've built it to where it has resources, which I tend to do, but maybe not. I may still play them on my Mac. I enjoy gaming on my Mac. I've been gaming on it for not even this one. I've been gaming on it since the previous one that I had, which had even less resources. So I wouldn't mind having two PC when I do stream anything PC. But in terms of like if I'm gonna be playing with y'all in PvP, where I'm gonna be on the console, right? And a dedicated stream computer only having to handle stream will mean that I can hopefully, you know, obviously Twitch, we have limited bitrate and etc. So stuff's gonna be pixely, but I would be able to change my native to I think it was like 964 or 864, one of those two or both, that are better for 6K because it will be smoother, less pixelation, just the way that if you want to stream 1080 60 with no pixelation, you need a lot more active bitrate than Twitch allows you to have. Like Twitch maxes you at 6. I literally sit pretty much just above the 6 all stream. Like it won't let your... When my stuff spikes, it'll like force it back down. When my stuff spikes to what it actually is, Twitch like forces it back down. It's really weird. Alright, give me that letter. Letter's meaningless now. Still have mine. I'm delivering 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy.
Interesting.
Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
Yeah, streaming's fun. There's a lot of intricacies in it.
Personally. Let no one else see it.
I can't wait to
That
get
is
more
what
into the
she
stream
said,
computer
and
side
she
of
was
things.
right.
Now that I've had a
You
taste
ought to
for
heed
it,
folk who are
with a
kind
machine
and
that has
honest.
everything but a good
This man
CPU.
helped me a
My
short while ago.
MacBook
Helped
Pro
all
can
of
handle
us.
it, but unfortunately
If this
the
individual
CPU
threatened
is
you,
running like half
you
the
need not keep
gigahertz
the
processing
promise
that
you made.
my CPU would need to have for me to run stream where
All
I
right.
want to run it.
Take it.
Right?
I didn't want
I
to see the
could continue to
bootblack
stream
anyways.
at 720 like
It's
30 or
always
720
money
60,
there.
right? Using a capture card through this, but I just don't think it's worth it when I can when I get 1080 60 from the console. I still have to get my Series X for Starfield, but I refuse to get my Series
What
X
is
as
it?
easy as they are to get
Another
now
name, truly?
until I have
See
like
for
a
yourself.
confirmed like Starfield is coming out, you know,
Well, wow.
X day, you know,
I must say, even
X
I
month
did not
of this
expect
year.
this.
I'm still
This
waiting for a
time we will see
firm
to
like
our Duquesa.
this is when you're gonna get the game.
It seems we underestimated
And I think we're gonna
Sierra
get that. So
grossly.
for those of you looking forward to
Judging
Starfield,
by this,
who
Deathlock
don't
was
necessarily keep up
literally
with gaming
supposed to
news,
tear her
they're
heart out.
after the Xbox
Yet
showcase
first
that's
you
going to be
must
happening,
snap her neck.
Microsoft will also be having
Puzzling.
a Starfield exclusive showcase. In other words, they want to showcase Starfield off in such a large way that they could not add it to this up and coming, you know, new what is intended to be Xbox's year-round, essentially state of play. Like you know, how PlayStation has their own little showcase they do every year. This is supposed to be Xbox's. Starfield's going to have its own after that, because that's how much content or reveal they're supposed to be doing for it. And that's kind of sick, because either we're about to be like, or we're about to be like, sheesh. You know what I'm saying? It's either about to be boss
Puzzle
or it's about to be
complete now.
sucky. So
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave.
I
We've
personally
proof
am
of a
probably
plot
going to be
to
spending like
assassinate
200-300
Toussaint's
hours
ruler.
in that game. So
We've proof of a coup
when
d'etat.
that game launches, we're going to be playing that for a long time. That's probably going to be our longest Let's Play. You guys have to understand that, like, they're telling us there's 1,000 planets in the game. If I go to a planet and it's interesting, and then I go to 2 more planets and they're interesting, and then 3 more and they're still interesting, and all these planets are none of the main planets, we're going to 1,000 planets. Not capping. Like, let me loose in an RPG world where I can just create some, like, wild character. And the thing about Starfield is, there are 3 factions. We aren't sure exactly how much freedom you have with joining or how many you can be a member of, But that guarantees at least like 3 main playthroughs where you're like, I'm solely for this faction or this faction or this faction. And then you add on the Let's Plays where you're more of a freelancer, you'll do anything for money. There's just so much you can do, and it's just like, dude, if they nail the game itself, the RPG elements that they've shown us so far,
victim. Sienna planned it
what,
from the
like,
start.
at what point do you
Indeed.
get bored of
The
making
logical
a new
conclusion,
person
Geralt.
and having a new adventure, right? Main
4
story's not going
seemingly
to change,
random
but
victims
the
to
things
start.
you are, who you
The
can be
virtues that
in
only
that
link,
story can
enough to
completely
get folk
change.
talking about a righteous, vengeful beast.
It's like Bethesda
Obscured the
of old
victim's
is
links
the
to
hope.
Sienna.
I
even
am
as she
still
had those she
cautiously
despised
optimistic,
killed
though.
off one by
Because
one,
here's the
leaving
thing,
the
guys.
Duchess for
A
last.
lot of people are like, oh,
Had
it
she
better be
managed
bug-free.
to fulfill her plan,
My brothers
none
and
would have
sisters in
questioned
Christ,
the
I am
reasons.
expecting Fallout
Most would
4's
have
launch
thought
date.
Anna
Okay?
Henrietta had died for her
But
sins.
if they nail the
She was
game,
known to show a hard
if they
heart
nail
on
the
many
game
occasions.
itself,
Ample proof of a
it
lack of
will
compassion.
blow just about
Why
everything
would
else
Sienna
they've ever
murder
released
her
out
own
of the water.
sister? Out of envy?
If it's
To
buggy,
take
that's
power
fine. Bugs can be fixed.
From an inborn penchant for
Right?
evil?
Bugs can be patched.
Yes,
There will always
yes,
be bugs.
and yes.
And at the end of the day,
All
as we
seem
saw with
likely,
Cyberpunk,
and
the
none are
quality
mutually
of how
exclusive.
bug-free your game
If
is
you'd like to know for certain,
can sometimes be
you can always
completely
ask
dependent
yourself.
on what your quality assurance playtesters that you externally, contract out to get done. Depends on what they tell you. If they tell you the game's great, then you're inside the game designing. You're not playing it every day. Those people played it. They're supposed to tell you, hey, there's some serious problems here and there, and they didn't. So, as long as Bethesda does what they need to do, we should be good. Like I said, cautiously optimistic just because, space RPG chat. How many space RPGs can you realistically name that are newer and, actually good? Not name No Man's Sky. Because No Man's Sky is a fun little game to get lost in, no cap, but... Alright, yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive, but if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Actually, love
Curiosity,
to learn her
chat.
motives.
It might kill the cat.
I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She
Yeah,
used my
Bartman,
friend as her
I'm really
tool for
hoping
killing.
that it's
I
good as
believe
well.
I've every right to condemn her.
I
But
want it to be good
support your
because
lust
I
for the
just
truth.
want a good space RPG.
Some
And,
philosophers think
just, like I
empirical
said, from the character
examination the
creation
sole
stuff they've
path to
already shown
knowledge.
us, we are literally going to be
believe you
creating an
mentioned the Duchess keeps
extremely
Sienna locked up.
unique
Courtiers
character.
were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded
On
wing
my
of the
first
palace,
playthrough, I might go with
awaiting
the super
trial before a
military
court of
faction
law.
of the universe.
I'd need to get
Just
past some
because I'm
guards to
going
see
to
her.
go ahead and assume that they have the best guns, and chat, we like guns here. Guys, we like guns. We really like guns. And there's probably going to be some really cool space guns and stuff like that, so it would be really fun to have access to that our first playthrough. And I'm not really a makeshift gun guy. I'm a factory, shiny, new, modular, can be customized through modulation, not, physical, scraping and stuff or adjustments like that. I'm all about the techie level of modulation and advancement and customization. Hey, Faylene. Happy Monday. Alright, one way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before court law. I need to get past some guards to see her.
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Sienna.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
Aw, chat, I wanted him to come with us and kill her, to be honest with you. Is that bad? Is that bad that I wanted to bring our friend with us so he would kill her? Chat, does that make Geralt a bad person or a good person, considering what Sienna did? I think it makes Geralt a good friend. Hey, maybe she shouldn't have used a, really ancient higher vampire to start murdering people. Then maybe she wouldn't deserve it. Unique Cal, you said, Chat, I'm telling you.
Is no cock.
Oh my god. I remember that one. I remember the first time I heard that one in Tucson, I was like, that seems to be a new stripper name or a new stripper phrase in this game.
I never knew vampire exterminations could be so hard.
I call them strippers, chat, because it's nicer than calling them whores, okay? Or strumpets, for that matter, because everyone knows the connotation of strumpet. So, I figure stripper is a more acceptable term because people seem cool with people being strippers. So, I figure that's like that's the they're nice, not mean. The phrases they gave the strumpets are just hilarious. Like the phrases they give them, like if you just like slow walk, or like if you look at one, or if they don't talk, you can. And then the ones that don't talk, you can do that.
I had one glass with dinner.
Oh, I thought he was about to hit her square in the head with a rock, and she was drunk as hell.
You've not seen my old man, have you?
Have y'all really ever just like, for those of you who played The Witcher?
Now I shall sing you a song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nah, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. Have y'all ever just stopped and like listened to like it's honestly it's quite a wonderful world, guys. It just really is. It's really difficult to explain. Just how, because it's like I literally just stopped for a second, didn't move, and people just started walking by us saying the most random shit. And I'm like,
the guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
No, that's normal. That's a soldier. That's a soldier guarding thing. They always feel the need to give unsolicited advice to any passerbys. It's really, the guards are just annoying, but the people are hilarious. Honestly, as toxic and funny as GTA NPCs are, I honestly think Witcher 3 ones are better. Mainly because it's like it's technically like what would be an older timeline, right? GTA is more recent stuff. This is like, be gone, you wench, and it's just like, what? Oh, dude, just the shit like that is it kills. It kills, man. Bro, am I walking into like a trap? Bro, I feel like I'm walking into a trap right now. Well, this door doesn't seem to be very... Yeah, this is chat. This is not a very good door. Hold on, let me show you something. Guys, if someone sells you, or is trying to sell you a house, if, like this isn't a door. That's not a door, chat. Doors don't have gaps like that. Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Oh god, sorry guys. The NPCs just really get me sometimes in the Witcher 3. Just some of the stuff they say, dude, is just so out of pocket, and it's so like it catches me off guard every time.
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
So I didn't ask for your permission. I could squish your egg like a kumquat or something. Easy, chat. Do-do-do-do. See, it's moments like this where I wish I had the ability to play music, because I would totally turn on, like, the Pink Panther theme right now.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Come on, you stupid magic harp.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorias' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison.
Sorry, chat.
Detlef is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear.
Chat, how mad do you think the Duchess would be if I cut her
Why'd you want to
sister's head
kill
off?
her?
For
You
such
think she
an
would be upset
accomplished
about that?
investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
I think because D's nuts.
Alright, Curse of the Black Sun because you envy her. Because she turned back on you. Forgot about you.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Ever thought to forgive her?
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you. It's actually refreshing, in a way, to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it a bit more? I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me. I thought you might come in handy one day. Your comrade Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt instrument. She's right to, you know.
Chat.
I like this game. Long as we're being honest, here I go. You're a pathetic, self-centered snake. Should I go on? You'll rot in this tower. You'll die of old age, embittered, alone and forgotten. By everyone. Have a nice life, Sienna.
Chat. It's about 100 million billion degrees hotter on the sun that Geralt just lit.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Need to tend to one thing first.
So be it.
Chat, I put all my weapons on because I was scared we were going to end up in a fight somewhere. Alright. Let's put Geralt's clothes back on. I don't think he needs gloves. Ah, yes, the wolf mask, chat. Wait, ooh, what was that? Hold on. Quest items. I should put a bouquet of flowers in his pocket. So to meditate for an hour, recover our potions, just in case we run into any trouble on the way, chat. You never know. It's dangerous out here. Damn, chat. So she tried to be mean to Geralt, and Geralt was like, by the way, I don't have feelings, but if you want to cry, okay, we can play this game. And then was just like, brutal. My man tried to drown her with the gasoline and then set her on fire. Like, what? Sir, Sir, stop. She's already dead. Stop. Ain't no way that I'm walking down there. I will. That's it. Where's my chivalrous horse? Look, chat. Shock cavalry. Roach became shock cavalry. Yay, shock cavalry. Roach, just because you're shock cavalry does not mean you cannot turn direction. Plate armor so thick you can't turn. Put the armor on the horses in the direction facing the enemy. They cannot turn. Oh, alright, chat. Before we talk to this man's... Hold on a second. Alright. So before we talk to this man, I'm gonna go take a quick little break. I need to stretch my legs. I've been in this chair all day, not just stream, right? Worked all day. So, that being said, give me like maybe a minute or so, and I'll be right back.
What exactly do you do here?
Do they pay you peanuts as well? Do they pay you peanuts as well?
Alright, sorry guys. Chat, I think I made a mistake.
All together now.
My bad, guys. My bad. I don't even know what button I hit. Luckily, it saved when when we came in here. So Yay! For autosave.
Geralt, what exactly do you do here?
Can I steal from these without getting attacked? Cool. Okay, buddy.
Damien.
Awkwardly whistles.
Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. What the hell happened?
The city was attacked. Surely you don't imagine I could stand and watch it all from some ivory tower.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony.
Chat.
Come with
this
me.
Guy's a fucking prick. Alright. Dude's a prick. But, he's grown on me. He is a man. He's at least a man of honor. I kind of get it now. If you were him in his position, would you trust some outsider that your queen hired because she doesn't think that you and your men are capable? No, you wouldn't. Turns out you can do what you cannot, and you can do what he cannot, and together you are unstoppable. Hashtag GigaChads for life.
Lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
Enlighten these nuts.
Your grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Chat.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair.
Everyone clap.
Step forth.
Chat clap.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher,
looks so awkward.
who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire.
So chat, we popped another trophy. Last action hero. Be decorated with the Order of, is it Vitis Vinifera? I don't know, chat.
May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than 12 barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
I'm retired! Shit! What do I look like? Nah, I'm retired! Chat. 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 Can I, how fast can I do this? I have an idea, chat. I know what I would choose. Content does not meet guidelines. I can't make a poll? Dude, okay. Well, chat, what do you guys think? Are we gonna do many excite? Are we gonna do I am honored, your grace? Or are we gonna do bad news for you, shawty? Your sister was trying to clap your cheeks too. I think we're going with the order of chaos here, chat. Our Geralt of Rivia is a man of chaos and honor. Yeah, we're going chaos. Okay, that's all I needed to see.
I am truly grateful, Your Grace.
Yes, yes.
Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Siana. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Deadloff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
Mistaken these nuts.
I do not believe it.
You don't have to believe shit.
In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me. Chaos. Yet what you tell me now, I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Chad, I think chaos is actually about to ensue, because I think we're going to be outed for having already visited her. I don't know if it will cause issue. I just think chaos is about to ensue, and I'm here for it. I want you to know that the first opportunity that I get to cause chaos knowingly, I'm causing it. I'm here. I personally am here as an hashtag agent of chaos.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
I'm not impartial. I am an agent of chaos. Impartiality is literally on the bottom of the list of things that I may or may not do well. Siana should be punished like any criminal, or the good of the duchy, that's what matters most. Yeah, but it's more of how do I want Geralt to put it. This seems too personal. This seems more like an objective point of view.
Your Grace, As head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
Zach, what do you mean screwed? Aw, she's dead, isn't she?
Will you forgive me?
Yeah, I think she's dead. $5, she's dead. Poison on the hand. Knife in the glove.
I shall never forgive you.
Big Sag. But this is chaos, so to be fair, holy shit, I honestly wasn't expecting that. But then when I saw hand behind the back, the clenching, I was like, okay, she might try something, but what could she try? I guess I forget everything's a weapon. Okay, now I kind of want to see the other ending. We have time today, so I think we'll load a previous save and we'll check out the other ending as well at some point. We have 2 hard saves now, so I'm good either way.
Need some flowers, a wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies.
Okay.
But she liked common roses best. I know. Her late... I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
How? Quickly. Unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
I know you. You're that...
Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that.
This Viper armor looks
Farewell.
sweet, chat. I still love the Viper armor. Okay, now I definitely want to see the other ending. If there is one. Oops, chat, I ruined Toussaint. Oops, I slipped and destroyed the timeline. Yo, chat, my bad. Okay, so that is not going to be it. We're going to drop that. And then we're going to load back in, and we're going to make the other decision. I'm just too curious, chat. I can't help myself, okay? We're going to start... maybe here? Is this after Sienna?
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance. You're in luck.
Okay, so we can skip through most of this is going to be the same. We're only going to have a slight change in what we're doing. So we're still gonna do Got Bad News, right? This is still kind of the ending that I want, but I want to see if the other convo option gives us a different.
I do.
So this is all going to be the same. We're going to skip through this. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I'm still going to keep this.
Nor thus.
I want to see if this gives us a better ending.
The mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Sienna is a criminal and should be tried as such. And punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher. But I cannot deny their logic. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
Okay, so it's still this. It's just a difference of wording. Yeah, so it's just a different. It's just a difference of wording.
But you.
Okay, that's fine then. Okay.
Wait here.
Thought you.
I put it.
How much do?
Not a.
Do just.
I think I know where you can make a different choice. Maybe. Maybe. Chat. Trust. What was the one we went to? It was this one, wasn't it? No, it was 7. Maybe it was this. Uh-oh. I hope I have a good save point for this now, because we may have to go back further than I would like to. I think I know. It's not... I don't think it's the prison. It's something else. No, this takes us here. This takes us here. So we have to go back to this one. I need to drop the second save back here then. Okay. So I'll need to drop a sec... I'll need to drop the second save to make sure we can get back to a decent point. I think we're about to find out. I want to see if we can get a... Because we've already talked to her now, so now we go talk to Damien. I want to save before Damien. Because I think it's worse if you don't tell him. Okay, so that's after. That's this. So we wipe that save. Let's talk to Damien. We're going to do pretty much... We're going to do that.
God,
you must...
I must...
We'll skip through this as quickly as possible. I think I know where there's a... Like I said, a change-making decision.
My dear... For... In more...
Thank you.
I was... The gust...
So if we don't tell her, maybe...
Feels like a...
You could be right, though. It could be, in the prison is where you...
I trust you shall make good use
make
of
the
it.
decision. But if that is, I'm happy with how mine turned out. Hey, if she dies, she dies. Maybe she shouldn't trust people so much.
You returned my sister to me as head of state. We shall now...
So I guess maybe it is the same. Let's try something, chat.
I'm not a prisoner. Free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes.
I don't think that... I don't...
Brave
yeah, you might be right.
crimes.
I think at this point...
Yet you are
you've already
my sister.
decided.
Thus I have asked Geralt.
No.
Yeah.
And...
Your words, Sienna. As Duchess...
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We live with the ending we get, chat. That's this run's ending. I don't know that there is another way that I would have done the conversation with her there. So, if this is how it ends, this is how it ends. I don't know what to tell you. I'm pretty sure there are, but I'm pretty sure that you are right that the decision is made earlier on / potentially when you're talking to Sienna.
With nothing
I think it has to do with when you tell her, you know, she's a snake versus you ask her the question we asked her. I was considering asking, would she forgive her sister, right? I think that can determine where, you know.
Gladiola, but she...
Okay. So we're just gonna load to our we're gonna load to the original where we made our original choices, and then we're gonna see what we have left. Okay, so that's good to know, but at the same time, I don't know that I would go back for those. I think I would want to save those then for if it's you know that prison cell scene, then I would like to save that for. Let me check something. Yeah, no. For a fresh playthrough with its own decisions. Okay. So, Anna's dead. Chat.
The Duchess is dead.
Wants to play
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
This is Beauclair, not
Such are the times, my good fellow. Now I shall sink you a song.
Damn, chat. Well, they should have just not, you know, tried to kill each other.
To bury the murderous lass in one crypt with the Duchess. It's not deep.
Witcher,
yeah.
I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Not the time to give in to weakness. You're the commander of her guard. Ought to set an example for others. Be dignified, standing guard over her grave. It's what Anna Henrietta would have wanted.
You are right, Geralt. There will be a time to grieve later. My duty to the ducal seat, that comes first now.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside, then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Sienna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anna Henrietta.
She should not. Crusty old men. Unfortunately, chat, we ruined Toussaint. They had a decent ruler. Nah.
I regret it ended
this
way.
Yeah, we did it again. Chat. Hashtag Agent of Chaos. Let's go.
Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined.
Sir?
I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the madness
Sir.
of the last few days.
Thanks, best friend. I can't believe Geralt has a vampire best friend. That's still, like, super weird to me. Still getting used to that. Still getting used to this, for sure.
All those deaths
You know,
I
just
failed
friends
to
with
prevent.
a higher vampire, no
Pretty
big
awful
deal.
right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair.
I could explain.
Just won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile.
Interesting.
And display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Do you promise not to kill me? I would prefer not to fight another higher vampire. I turned it back up to death march.
You decide to go root picking now?
At least we know how to kill them, right, chat?
Geralt.
That fight
Even
was
were I
fucked.
generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moon...
Optional. Put on mask and go. Chat, you believe this shit? Hold on, chat. Everyone take a screenshot. Get a little screen grab. I'll leave it on screen for a second. It's going to freeze a little bit because I'm taking one myself. Optional. Put on a mask and gloves.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess.
Did he not just tell us? Did Geralt himself not just tell us? Hey, aren't these toxic? Possibly? Oh no, chat, where's the mask? Ah, yes, of course.
Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking
Geralt, the plague priest,
how
chat.
anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
Yeah, unique. I don't know what the
ounce
hell's
of
going on right
refinement
now, to
in
be
you,
honest
have
with you. We're just, our vampire friend has asked us to go mandrake root collecting with him, okay? I'm seriously curious as to what's happening. Look, Geralt's a plague priest now. Oh, I can't. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that was an open grave. I thought it was, you know, herbs. That's it? Okay, now what?
Where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Regis!
Where the hell did Regis go?
Damn it, where'd you go? Regis! Show me what you got. Damn it, where'd you go?
Bro, what is happening?
You raise your hand against the vampire! You shall die for the...
I did what I had to do!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Yes, of course, chat. Let us return to our drinking.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
So, chat, this is something that I considered through the playthrough. I was like, we're gonna fix this place up because Geralt can live here forever, right? But not really. He's not gonna live forever, right? Even Witchers get old. They live exceedingly longer than your average human, but they age and they die. They don't, they don't live as long as elves, for example, let alone higher vampires who I think essentially never die, or mages, for example. So at the end of the day, he settles down with Yen. He spends the rest of his life. No Witcher dies in their bed.
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a Witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
No.
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay.
You must be home, safe, done with work, right? If you are, congrats. Happy
Seemed
Monday.
like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
True.
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Uh-huh.
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might.
Yeah, combat was smooth. That Detloff fight was extremely difficult. I love how literally I was like, we don't have time. I need to turn this down. We need to get through this fight. And then I turn it down, and in the very next round, figure out exactly how the fight works. To the point where we probably would have been fine on Death March if I had just done what I did on... Yeah, so... Dude still hits like a truck. That's what's crazy.
Nilfgaard?
It was still like 2-shot.
Why ever not?
Oops, sorry guys.
The Nilfgaardians are a modern society.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad I turned it down now.
None believe in vampires anymore.
I just got impatient.
This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
That's what he thinks, chat.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
I got goosebumps. They're running across my skin. Yeah, yeah. It's like gold dust. Hey, appreciate you, Noise Vibes. Heard. Guys, no cap. The turn, the slight smile, and the look. And then the credits roll. Goose freaking bumps. Are you kidding me? Guess what? I don't care that this game didn't come out this year. Fuck what you heard. Yes, it did. Next Gen update didn't come out when The Witcher 3 came out. It came out this year. Well, not this year. Technically end of last year. This is my GOTY. I'm so glad that I played through everything in one series. And I'm glad that I didn't do it before starting regular streaming or anything like that. Because it's honestly been a much different experience than, say, if I had... Let me think. What's something I played before? Mass Effect, for example. When I streamed Mass Effect, I did my Platinum Trophy one. I already played through the series on my own all the way through before. I was just kind of exploring what I could do, how I could change things and stuff like that, right? I had never fully played through this and both DLCs. Hell, the last, 4 times before this that I played, I only ever made it as far as Skellige on, 1 or 2 occasions, but Novigrad in all 4. So, this has been amazing. And I'm really glad that we got to finish it today. Alright, so... We gotta bring the mic up, right? Let me check my chat. We're gonna do a little bit of audio checking real quick. I want to make sure I'm not yelling in y'all's ears. Okay, let's see how this sounds now. Yo, that's still a little loud though. I can't hold it too close. Alright, I think we should be good here and we can have a little candid convo. I hope you guys have enjoyed our Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition on PS5. 32 episodes, chat. Guess what? That's within 5 episodes of our first ever Let's Play, which was of Horizon Forbidden West, and that was a Platinum Trophy run on, I think we played Horizon on the hardest difficulty, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure. Another fun game, another amazing Let's Play. Definitely check out our YouTube. Links below in the channel if you are watching on computer. If you are watching on mobile, no habla inglés, eh? I don't know where it is on mobile, to be honest with you guys. I've never really... When I check out my channel on mobile, I'm usually in the stream manager, and that doesn't really tell me where things are. Whereas on computer, I know for a fact you scroll down, you got all our links. Twitter, YouTube, and Discord, I think are all on the Twitch channel. So, that being said, chat, I promise this wasn't planned.
I literally, so like, when I started The Witcher, I had no idea what I was going to play next. Because I hadn't realized how close to Forspoken's launch we were. Because Forspoken was supposed to launch Q4 2022. So I didn't really know that it was going to be, launching tomorrow, like back when we started this. We finished this game in the perfect amount of timing for Forspoken, and we still, like, if I really wanted to, we could go back and probably do one or two more endings. I'm kind of happy with mine, and like I said, I want to save those endings for if I ever play The Witcher 3 again, which is probably going to happen. Look, guys, they are completely top-down remaking The Witcher 1. That means that they will more than likely do the same for The Witcher 2, especially if that Witcher 1 top-down remake does well. That being said, those remakes, more than likely neither of them will come out before the next Witcher game, which we don't really know much about yet, right? So, here's what it is. Alright, plan going forward anyways, like I said. Forspoken launches in literally, we're about to hit 8 p.m., so in 4 hours and 4 minutes and change, Forspoken launches. It is officially playable for my console brethren. I do not know if it launches at midnight on PC. You would have to ask a PC player. I am excited to play Forspoken. I'm keeping an open mind because I know jack shit about the story. The movement, parkour, combat, all that stuff was fun for me, and something like potentially open world adventure or action RPG. That's the biggest part. If the mechanics work, if I like them, if I can easily understand them, and we were going in with skills that we didn't have to upgrade to, that we just have to learn how they work. So I'm assuming that starting from scratch, not having those skills and having to learn them and then learn how to use them is going to be a much better experience. So I honestly can't wait for that. I will commit to, at the very least, doing the story. If I end up not being a big fan of the game, I will at least try to do and finish the whole story. That's going to kind of be the goal for that. Going forward from there, some of you who are in the Discord may have noticed that we added the Division to the Let's Play list. I gave that a status of TBD additionally, and I changed it to under consideration. I am considering it because I've been watching a PC Let's Play of it recently, and while it is not the same on console, it is a game that has aged significantly well, so there may be a period of time where we do some Division and where we, it'll be it won't be a Let's Play, because a Let's Play insinuates that we will play story from start to finish. It'll be we'll at least do a first look at some point, and if it's good, we'll go straight into a Let's Play. But you also have to consider that Final Fantasy 16 comes out this year, confirmed. We haven't even come close to starting Final Fantasy 15 yet. Lost Judgment is now technically under consideration. I've looked a little bit more into it, maybe. It's more of like a detective drama than like a Yakuza game, so it kind of depends on how much I want to get into that, but I'm considering that as well. Obviously Starfield, but who knows when that's coming out this year. And there are a few other games coming out this year that will also be under consideration, so definitely stay tuned. If you don't already, check out the socials. I tweet out when I'm live. Every time I'm going live, we go live pretty much every day. Weekdays are usually by 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for Wednesdays. Wednesdays, I'm almost generally always in the office, and what that usually means is that I have to go through rush hour to get home, which means that stream usually starts later because I'll get home, eat, and then stream, since I don't have to be up early the following morning. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays are by 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Wednesdays are kind of by ear, because if I'm too tired, I don't stream then. But yeah. And then generally Saturdays and Sundays I stream by no later than 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I sleep in or something like that, or unless things change. There hasn't been a bonus Saturday or Sunday stream in the wild, but if Forspoken is good enough, I might be doing, bonus additional evening streams on the weekend, so we'll go from there. Now, I'm going to rest you guys in the mic back down there, so you're going to hear me get a little bit more distance. That being said, let me take a little look-see-loo, Chatterino. We're going to
we are gonna see what is going on. I think, chat, that a buddy of mine might have just gone live. So I apologize if you get a pre-roll or something like that when you go in, but we are actually here in a minute. Marcha. We're gonna go hang out with a buddy of mine. Give me a second, chat. Stream stuff is not working. There we go. But yeah, so he basically pretty much, I think he just got back on. He's playing what? He's gonna be playing Dead by Daylight. We're gonna get through this. Let's see where we are at real quick.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
I'd love to go home. So before we officially raid out, is there a whatchamacallit down here? Fast travel point, please. Please let there be a fast travel point. There's not. How far is our fast travel point? Ah, okay. We'll take a horse to it. Be it ever so humble. Chat, we don't seem to be done. I'm pretty sure that's the main story quest, right? Yeah. So let's go see why it wants us to go home. We're almost done, but we're going to be raiding out in a bit, so definitely please stick around. We're going to finish up with The Witcher, because clearly we are not done. But yeah, so that's the plan going forward and everything, and that's where we'll kind of be going from there. Okay, let's go back to Corvo and see what's going on at the Corvo Bianco.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. What the hell?
Unexpected as ever.
Ah. I guess we're not done, chat. This is actually perfect, though, right?
Ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky, like some shitty two-crown romance.
That's fair enough, fair enough. She more than likely brought the unicorn. I'm pretty sure she has like a like one of those purse bag things from Harry Potter where you open it up and you can step into it and it's like a whole ass room. She probably has one of those, bro.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess.
Hell,
Working
she
on a
probably
new spell?
shipped the bag
Not at all.
to
These aren't
Geralt's place,
grimoires,
right?
just
Like
pleasure
months
reading.
ago. And then when it
Name
got
of
here,
the
she probably
orchid.
stepped out of the freaking
A widower
suitcase.
for half a year.
Like some sort of secret gateway.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
But the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt,
True.
wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Might need to think about changing your color palette.
Off-white
Off-white and
and
pea
pea
green, for
green.
instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies.
Oh,
I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want.
Aw, Chad. Aren't they adorable?
Feels kind of strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes. Although, there's one thing missing.
Namely?
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
Oh yeah, the unicorn. Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Somebody call the police. Ah, yes, of course, the unicorn, yes. Well, Unique Owl, I think you have your answer. The unicorn
Never thought
is
this day
on
would
its way.
come. Me and you, peace and quiet.
Isn't it in
Bees
Skellige?
buzzing, birds chirping.
I
I'm
almost
pretty sure
regret
it's in Skellige.
delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said.
It's got a
Witcher.
horn on its head,
Not
Unique
only
Owl,
handsome, but
you know,
wise,
different meaning
too.
to, sit on my
A bit
face,
like
right?
the cat that got the
So.
canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Mind blown.
It was at a vernissage in Banard.
It's a
You started it to
unicorn.
keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
Do not worry. I, Geralt of Rivia, will always be grumpy.
So, talk again later.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Right. You could open portals to go anywhere at any time and you're not going anywhere. You could literally go somewhere and come back before I even knew you were gone. Ooh, pheasant. Hi, pheasant. Can you stop? Can we be friends now? Hi. Asshole. Chat, that's... So, guys. So, my theory was right. This is actually where Geralt and Yen end up penned up if you choose Yen. So I wonder if there's a different setup here if you choose Triss. Like, I wonder if you have that question line with Triss, but maybe even like a slightly different one because it's Triss, different personality, right? She also wears brighter colors, so she wouldn't have the dark color issue of being in the sun, for example. So it would be interesting. So, you know, if we do a future run, I refuse to guarantee that we will romance Triss, but at the same time, you know, why not?
A man who dare not down some
Yeah, so I
red
romanced
is a
Yen,
man whose
and
life's like to
Yen and
rub
Geralt's
his
ending
head.
was happily ever after, essentially. So I think because of that in the DLC, well, I mean, Geralt literally has land a shitload of money. A literal shitload of money. The whole vineyard's, like, rebuilt. And to be honest with you, if they do well with the wine, this place will literally ship money. They will never need for anything. Anna Henrietta set Geralt of Rivia, the ultimate Witcher, up to be the richest man in Tucson, if he so desires.
See, Alone with Your Vineyard is nice, but like, mage. Mage. Mage don't age. Mage. Nah, but seriously, like it's worth by yourself isn't bad, right? But I don't know. Honestly, it was worth the conversation options, but that's also now why I would like to have a main game where we romance Triss and then see how this ends up. Do we get Triss? Is it the same conversation options, or is it different, tailored to Triss's personality if you get this ending with, you know, Triss beyond Kaer Morhen? The only thing about romancing Triss is then, what's his name? Is it Lambert? Lambert ends up solo, and he probably goes off and dies or something. But there's just so many. Ugh, it's crazy. It's actually crazy how many different endings and the way that things can work. It's a whole thing. All right, let's kill the extra add-on. Let's have this our official save. Whenever we would be doing our second Let's Play of this game, we will 100% be doing New Game Plus. So we'll be taking this save file, going to New Game Plus, and we'll probably be doing level scaling from the beginning. So, that being said, for those of you on YouTube who are watching this in the future, this is the finale of our Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition on PS5, ending with Death March and level scaling. And we only had to turn down Death March for Detloff, because holy shit, I could not figure that fight out beforehand. That being said, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and dropping a like on the video. For those of you on Twitch, like I said, we're going to raid out to Marchajax. He's playing Dead by Daylight. Let me make sure he's good to go. Yeah, so he's playing Dead by Daylight. They're chilling out there. I would appreciate if you guys would raid out with us. And once again, for all of you on Twitch and YouTube, I appreciate each and every one of you who continue to come in and check out our content daily. We will be back live tomorrow by hopefully no later than 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for part 1 of our Let's Play of Forspoken. I got the digital deluxe edition. We are going to explore all that content, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!